What's up guys? Today I'm starting this video a little bit differently. I'm walking through my garden now. It's a beautiful day and this marks the start of my car build, like properly marks the start of my car build. So it's Saturday at the moment. I just finished work on Friday and now I have 2 weeks and another 2 days off to finish my car. Let me head into my little, it's like an outhouse shed thing, but here is where I'm storing most of my parts. It's a bit of a mess right now, but yeah, basically let me show you what's going on. This is parts. I keep on getting stuff put on my parts. I don't like it. Tires, wheels, those are my old wheels, just new tires. Metal. This beauty, I think everyone knows what this is. Let me quickly just, there we go. OP oils, stuff down there, stuff here, stuff down there, stuff there. Yeah, stuff everywhere. There is so many car parts, and that is not all, because there is still some stuff coming. There's still some stuff in the garage. I've basically got pretty much everything. I've got a few more little bits coming, but this is what I want to show you guys. I've got so much stuff and I've got so much to do. I've got basically a month, well two weeks and a bit to do all of this, and it starts now. So here's what's going on with the YouTube. I thought I'd fill you guys in. Is basically I had a video every week, a video Saturday, Sunday, every weekend, and recently I haven't had the time to actually edit it all together and actually make it. And I've also had the company Topden, who sent me that battery starter kind of battery pack thing that was actually really good. I had them, they sent me out another product which was actually an OBD2 scanner, code reader, tester, and basically I was putting off a little bit at the start because I had so much things to do and I had so little time, and I was trying to edit and I was trying to do everything, and also with my job, and literally everything's been getting on top of me, and I've been putting it off. And then I went to go do a video on it, and basically the cars that I had, because obviously my car's got standalone ECU so I can't use that. Tamsin's car's too old to have an OBD2. Yeah, basically I haven't had a car that has a proper ECU. And then I tried my grandma's car, and now this is our Hyundai Matrix, and it worked with that. It worked to an extent, but I couldn't have all the capabilities. Oh yeah, and my Volvos are one of those cars that basically the manufacturer doesn't want you doing anything to it. I think it's the same with the Hyundai, as you can access the basic engine codes and some of the other stuff, but you can't really get into the real nitty gritty because the ECU just won't let you in pretty much. So I was looking for a proper car so I could properly put the OBD2 tester through its paces, and I'm still working on that. So I should have a video soon, but now I have all this, and now I have these 2 weeks off that I need to get my car finished. It's booked in for tuning on the 25th of April, and then on the 30th I am at Silverstone for Japfest. So if you guys are going to be coming to Silverstone, remember, if you see me, come up, say hello. And that reminds me, I have a few things to do to Tamsin's car. So this morning I'm going to quickly go over and work on Tamsin's car. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Eso es. need to grab this and some tools out of here, and then we're gonna go lower Tamsin's car. You guys haven't actually seen this yet, but I'll release it to you and then I'll show you in the later on video what we actually did there. But let me just show you this. What? Swag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's that? Look at that weave. Yes. This has the carbon fibre wide arches on and the wheels on. So there will be a video coming later on about the shenanigans that happened when we actually did this. But for now, I'm going to quickly drive it out and then we're going to lower it down a little bit, because this side, I don't know if you can see, this side's actually a little bit high. I don't like how high it is. Oh yeah, gotta love a tap at the engine in the morning. Whoop, whoop. What is she doing? Okay, so this is new. There's a squeaky belt. I think it's this one. Okay. So I'm looking for my tape measure, and somewhere in here there is a tape measure, but I can't find it. So I'm gonna head back home. And I'm going to look for my tape measure. So I've just measured them, and it's actually the rear on this side is 30 and the front is 31. And I want to keep the front arch is actually a little bit higher, so I don't want to lower the front too much as well because of the splitter. I'll just quickly show you how much clearance she has. It's not great deal. It's all right. We got a bit of paint chip here because she keeps on scuffing it. But yeah, it's not too bad, but I don't want to go too much lower. So I've just gone to put the jack under the car, and this side is considerably lower on the actual chassis than the other side. So I'm going to measure from the chassis down to the ground and see how much we are there. Okay, so I've just measured from the chassis, and the front is actually lower by 5 mil than the back. But obviously, as you can see, the arch looks lower. The wheel looks lower in the arch. Oh, by the way, the reason why this wheel pokes out more than that wheel is I've got some 10mm spacers on the rear, just because I wanted that flush fitment, yo. Look at that. Ooh yeah. But no rubbing, guys, no rubbing. So I'm going to lower that side by basically 10mm on both the front and back, and then we'll see where we are from there. Okay, so I've just lowered it, I've just tightened the wheels up, I just went out for a drive, and the front's 5mm lower. 5mm lower? No, it's about 7mm lower. And then the rear, it hasn't changed. I don't know. I'm gonna try and lower it a bit more on the rear and see what happens. So this chav has just turned up. I can't play this music. What are you doing?
My tune. Warning. Plug.
FullTimeCarGuy stickers, FullTime custom stickers. If you want any FullTimeCarGuy stickers, go head over to pigcartel.com/FullTimeCarGuy. Pick yourself up some of those. They're only £2.50 now. I lowered them down because I'm coming up with some new designs and I need to get rid of the last of these. So, what should they do?
Go and buy them.
Go and buy them. Okay, so we're in the Volvo now. We've just finished that. I went for a test drive. The back, the front lowered 10 like straight away. The back lowered 5, but we have that bolt problem, so I'm not going to lower that down anymore. I'm just going to leave it and wait till I've done my car before I do anything else than that. Although we are going to do a soft top before Japfest on it, just because the soft top looks tatty. And look at the weather, and we can't really put the soft top down because the zip is just broken. It still looks awesome, so it doesn't matter, Mike, does it?
No.
Let's go pick up the hoodies.
The merchandise.
The merchandise. Full-Time Customs, which is, if you didn't know, it's the new company that me, Mike, Sam, the kind of full-time people, have started the Full-Time Customs company, and it's doing vinyls, hoodies, all that sort of stuff. We have done some, what should we call them? They're like test pieces, basically. Yeah. Because they're just for us at the moment. So we thought we'd do a test on company hoodies, testing them out. See how see if the quality of the hoodies is good. They're meant to be super dry quality, so we thought we'd make a few for ourselves, wear them for a bit, see how they are, see if the stickers rub off, and just kind of test them out with us, and so everyone knows it's Full-Time Car Guy and Full-Time Customs. So we're going to pick those up, and we're going to see how it goes. Let's go. We've got to Sam's and he's doing his own thing today. He's fitting his turbo. So we've got stuff to do, he's got stuff to do, so we're gonna do it separately, basically. This is actually one of Sam's friends, Luke. This is his 350, and what do you think? I think it looks amazing.
I've got to cut the manifold to get they're rounded up. So that box round is, and then that one right there. So we can't hammer anything onto that, so we got to cut the manifold off. Use a fucking spanner or something. No,
so this is what happens when you let sales assistants work on cars.
Well, no, it's because they're all mega fucking tight.
We do try.
Well, yeah,
we do try and help him.
We do, but you can't really help.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can.
There's nothing you can do about being ginger, apart from maybe dyeing your hair. Are we going to be doing a video at some point on your car in the future?
Yeah, when it's finished.
Okay, when it's finished. Yeah, it doesn't look very finished right now. It looks
shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's got those standard wheels.
It looks so standard.
It's alright. It'll you won't recognise it when it's done.
No. Will you race my Mx5?
What's the point?
Sam has taken the wheel off, and I just had to help him get a couple of bolts off. So it is
one more.
This one, that one, and the rear one. So this one was so rounded off when I first got to it, and then so I basically chiseled this one off, and you can see the nut is actually like basically made of cheese. And then the other one, oh, we're still on there here, that was rounded, and I basically you couldn't get the spanner on properly, so they're using the open end, so I just shaved it down so it would fit, and it fit, and it worked. So, and when you're undoing them, which probably Sam was doing, is levering on them. Don't just like lever on them, like shock them.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was hammering it.
Shock them.
I was hammering it, like you told me to.
Hammer time.
On that second one, and it just weren't going.
And then I undone the rear just because I was here. But you could do the rest, can't you? Yeah. I'm gonna go fit my roll bar, and I'll quickly just crash into that back of that blue thing there while I'm leaving. Oh yeah, it's a Skyway. Okay, so this is Sam's new turbo. So it's a Chinese turbo. It's a GT2871.
I've actually got a Intercooler.
So it's a Ling Long turbo. And what are you taking off of this side? This is our
28R. 28 RS, I think it was.
No, there is aren't they a 2860 RS? They're 60, aren't they, the RS?
Yeah.
Yeah. GT 2860 RS.
I think it was good for like 230 brake.
And that's going on Connor's.
Or 330 brake, I mean.
That's going on Connor's Mark 1 MX5, that one from the video that we got as a replacement for his other one that he crashed. So I shall bid you goodbye, Sam. Shake my hand. So the main reason of us actually coming here was to pick these up. It's a bit too hot at the moment to be wearing them, but there we go, guys.
That's the front.
That is the front. This is the new logo, by the way. This is the new font. This is why I'm getting rid of the, I'm reducing the old logo stickers because we are changing the font to this kind of font. So this is the future of the logo. Yeah.
I love them.
Hey Michael, take a sip, rip.
I don't think my coil can run it.
No, you can't. You don't think you can. Tell me about your Honda Civic.
It's got a Lamborghini exhaust, Ferrari engine. It's got 4 superchargers and 2 super turbochargers. It's got a Bose sound system. It runs, let me just think of a number that might be right, 750 brake.
So.
I love my vape, man.
Perfect. If you guys don't know what that is,
you need to
look. Mike is now sitting in the freshly roofless Mx5, and I've never actually had it roofless with the sparkos and like the harnesses and all that stuff in, and it actually looks pretty good roofless. You can see the seats so well. But today we fit this GC Fabrications roll bar. There are some bad news for today. Basically what's happened is we've lined this up and it is like dead on here. So we've got, it sits on that side and sits on here. So basically you have to cut this out. We're gonna cut along here, along that, across and across there. And I have to cut that out. And my neighbours, I don't want to spy on them too much, but my neighbours are in the garden there, and it's not my neighbours but my garage neighbours, and they've already complained about me last week. Well, they complained about me a bit before, but last week they actually called the guy who I rent this off to complain about me, so I'm trying to be nice to them, but yeah, I have to cut. But I'm not going to cut today just because it's too soon, so I'm going to leave it for today and we're going to do some weight reduction. So we're going to get the dash out, we're going to get the seats out, we're going to take all the wiring that we don't need off. Not going to cut anything yet, going to save the cutting, but basically take it all apart so it's ready to go back together. We've got a little bit of the MX5 dash apart, slowly kind of pulling it apart. I'm leaving Mike here as I'm going to head back and grab my intercooler because I thought I would have a look at seeing how the fitting would go on here, and also put the bumper off because we're going to fit the splitter, the canards, drill the holes in the bumper for some extra cooling, kind of just do some of the bumper bits, and also I need to paint my intercooler. Okay, so I got my intercooler, which is a Mishimoto one, and I've popped it in. I'm just kind of having a look whether I want it down or up or where. But while I was figuring that out, I was like, I might as well drill my holes to figure out how far I want to cut the bumper up or down, because obviously the intercooler's too big. So yeah, I'm gonna cut my holes now, and then we'll have a bit more of a fiddle with the intercooler and see where we are after that. I've just cut the holes in the bumper, which I shall show you. Here is the holes. Yes, much race car, very fast. Got the splitter out and it's all bent up at here, so I'm gonna have to heat it up to fit it, and I also want to paint it, so I'm not gonna fit that right now. My Mishimoto intercooler didn't actually come with the M on it, so what I'm gonna do is I got Sam, I've got him to make this vinyl, so I've stuck it down, and then I'm going to paint the M on myself. Mike's leaving soon, and
Self-plug.
oh, what? So yeah, Michael's leaving soon. I'm going to be going out for a meal later on today, so I think I'm going to leave this here. I'll quickly show you guys the Mishimoto M. Looks pretty good, I think it looks pretty good, especially seeing as I'm going to have that, and then the Toyo tyres have a white writing, which you guys saw this morning. The dash is half taken apart. We did get some stuff done today.
Yeah, the dash is apart. This bit's loose. The rest I can't fucking work out.
Because you're rubbish.
I am. I'm very tired.
Your face is so round.
Don't you love it?
I'm just gonna go for a massive shit.
You need all that blue roll.
Mate, that's not so bad.
That's it for today, guys.
Like the...
Ow.
Hit his head.
I just hit my head on here. Okay, go.
Like the video, comment, like, things, about the car, give us advice, and make sure you subscribe and see you in the next one.
Yeah.